who done showed up. What y'all got?
Performance box.
A starter and some other junk. Rocky, we need some more
A glow in the dark fan.
Go ahead. That
It's like
thing's
neon.
nice.
Yeah. Kind of light up.
Doesn't it?
No.
It should for never
Hmm.
mind. Daddy bought that.
Hey, if it's 10 degrees, 20 degrees cooler, it's worth it.
I'm good if you're good, bro.
We scratching.
Alright.
Trying to keep that beast cool.
What you think,
Pepper, what
Mom?
you doing, baby?
It's pretty much.
What you doing, Pepper dog?
Rick just couldn't stand it.
What you mean?
You got to pull the right front apart off of my car. We're winning races and you changing stuff. What are you doing?
I don't even know.
You don't even know, but you're doing it.
This new shock's really still. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Comment down below what you think it could be.
Anyways, so with UMP, we are allowed a +1 right front lower and upper. So we will be moving out 1 inch and we will be softening up our spring rate on the right front. So
I think
That-
you're lying.
you think I'm
I
lying?
think you're lying.
Why?
That just don't make
You
sense.
think we're gonna wind up back on that heavy spring?
I think so.
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, you gotta run at least 850.
850.
Yeah.
We're putting a 900 in it.
I'm glad you're going from a 750 down to a 6 anyhow.
Yeah, it's about time. Anyways, all right, I'll let him get back to work. What are you fixing to do, actually?
I got a load stick here. A Weir's Machine load stick. I mean, he'll put it in this box. I don't know why Harbor Freight made this box where you gotta have a bunch of different hands. So this Weir's load stick, we're fixing to check the load on.
We're
this thing.
fixing to. He's fixing to. Rocky and I are over here putting a wrap on our USMTS body. He's fixing to pull down to our center-to-center number, figure out that load number, and then put another spring in there, and we might have to put some turns in the right front.
When we move it out and put the other spring in, we want to be able to come right back where we were. And
Right.
that's the whole
Yeah.
goal here.
Yep, so that's what he's fixing to work on. Probably throw y'all up on a time lapse while we watch him do what he's fixing to do. So, catch y'all later.
All right, so we woke up this morning
To a gruesome
to
sight.
just a horrible sight. There was feathers everywhere, and Chicken Nugget was missing. And Avery, when she got up, we told her, and she started crying. And we just figured something got him. We don't know how he got out, but there was a load of feathers, and he was gone. And this sucker just come walking up in the yard. I've never seen that.
Walk the
This chicken,
perimeter.
yeah, this chicken just don't quit. So we're fixing to.
Whatever took him, he got him.
I really thought that like a fan that was upset that we took him off the end.
Yeah.
Come stall.
Yeah, come and stole him. Anyway,
I didn't think about that.
let's call Mom and tell her that we got this little fella back. Rocky, you know what time it is? Lunchtime. This lunch is brought to us by who?
Toronto's.
Shrimp po' boy, what's left of it that I'm smashing. Rocky and Turd Head here, a little Busta, eating on some catfish, look like.
Yes, sir.
Is it any good though, Rock?
Uh-huh.
A little bit?
Perfect.
I know that po' boy's bad to the bone. And that was a really good salad too. Thank you, Toronto's Seafood and po' boys. We appreciate it. I just had water drip on me. That's why I got quiet for a minute. We leaking, and it ain't even raining yet. It's done got scared of what's fixing to happen.
No, it ain't black out.
Nah, not really. Goodness. And I swear it ain't rained to drop yet, and I'm dripping in here. It's leaking.
Condensation.
I'll be darned. All right, then. We'll work on that when we get back.
All right, so we have our pull bar installed. We have ran into a slight situation with that. but we're going to be pulling the drive shaft out of this car, putting it in this car because it's a 1/2 inch shorter, and that'll fix that. But another thing that we haven't really talked about because we didn't really want a whole lot of people saying, oh, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. We've been running a little warm. And not very long races. 15-lap races, we're getting a lot hotter than we should be. But as you can see right now, they are fixing one of the culprits of the problem right here. We talked to Pro Power, which is the original builder of this engine, and he told us that this is one of the things that needs to be taken care of. We're going to have to install a little tongue on the bottom right here to get the airflow up into the radiator, which will solve some of it. You know, little things like that, so we'll have to build a shaker, but that's something we're going to do.
We basically got an airplane propeller that we're going to put on here.
Yes, that's the other thing that I have not mentioned. This right here, I'm going to show y'all right now before we ever use it. We paid for this. This is not a sponsored thing, but we saw a lot of good about this. What was it? 70% more air than a regular 19-inch 4-blade steel fan. This is a 6-inch.
It should suck the tubes out.
It should. It should. I said 6-blade 19-inch fan right here. Race fan. This thing is roughly $360 before shipped to your house. But if this saves our engines, this is a cheap product. So we will keep y'all informed on how this does. We're getting up about 240 every race. And on our other car, we rarely get over 200. So, you know, and there are a few little differences that we're taking care of. But we'll keep y'all updated on what
fixes this thing.
Right. So, anyways, they're taking care of that. I need to put the camera down so I can get in here with y'all. Here, let me hold that for you.
We know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I am fooled. That Toronto.
What'd you eat?
Toronto. We posted it, guy. We a step ahead of you.
You posted it?
Well, we videoed.
Video.
They already.
Okay.
That's old news.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes ago.
While we was working on it. All right, those are loose.
Not
All
on
right.
the car.
All right. Anyways, we'll throw y'all up on time lapse. We're fixing to get after it. All right, fans in.
Yep.
As y'all can see, maybe y'all can't see.
Well, that thing's fine.
It is.
So
It's-
the blades, do they glow in the dark? They look like they would.
They might. I hope they don't, right? And if they do, I hope they're not red. I hope it's not. Anyways, we need to kick this thing off.
Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday morning. Ruby and I are out here with Busta.
Let me tell you what
And
she
Peppa?
did.
What?
So this morning I go to pour some cat food on the table, and when I walk back, guess what she's doing?
What?
She's in the cat bin.
She got in it. She's crazy.
Eating cat food.
Anyway, as y'all have seen, we did a lot of work to this thing yesterday. Chase and Rocky and I, we got all the The front end, we changed the upper control arm, the lower control arm. We changed the tire rod on the right front here. All of this was to add an inch out, which is legal with UMP. We pulled the lift bar off and put a pull bar on. We changed the spring in the right front, reset the load. We checked the ride heights. We changed the left rear spring and put a whole different load on it. And we also are gonna reload the right rear. We wouldn't be able to do all of this without the help of Jimmy Mars with MB Custom, AJ, all the guys at MB. They've been very helpful, helping us get this car transferred over to UMP rules. We run a different tire. As you can see, this is a Hoosier M30, totally different tire than what we normally run, which is the American Racer. So with those different tires, we run a different shock and suspension package, I guess you would say. Really, the shocks are the same, but different spring rates and load numbers. And they've been able to help us and guide us through that, as well as Drake Troutman. Drake Troutman is a UMP racer. He races mostly UMP. Very well known, very awesome little wheel man, and he's been very helpful to Chase since probably the end of last year. They started talking pretty regularly, and we call Drake up quite a bit and bend his ear, and he's very helpful to us, and we appreciate all the help we can get. So we're gonna finish up putting the body on this thing, and I'm gonna change the jets in the carburetor, because the last time we ran it at Why Not, Chase said it had a little stumble in it, which I had fattened the jets up trying to fix an overheating problem. So I'm gonna back the jets back down. We got a new fan on it. We're doing something different on the front right here, as we talked about yesterday. So anyway, that's what we're working on today. Our goal at the end of the day is to have this thing in the trailer where we can clean this shop up. As you can see, it's a wreck. There's stuff everywhere. And then we'll focus the next couple days on loading and making sure we have everything. I know we've been putting stuff on the shelf over here. We got a spare transmission, a spare starter, spare brake pads. We're gonna probably bring some springs. We got our other A-arms, because we're gonna transform this car from a UMP legal car to a USMTS legal car on the road. So appreciate y'all watching. I gotta get to work. Later. Sunday morning.
Check these out.
Very cool.
Mr. Greg sent us these in the mail. They came to our house,
Nice
which
little
was really
surprise,
surprising. They are feature winner stickers, and we have Papa George. We have 2 of them on this car and 3 of them on that car.
And then I told Mom, I think we're gonna find a spot on the shop, maybe get a piece of sheet metal and write 2021 and
Start putting
that,
them on.
because we can't ever remember how many in it. Not that we're counting feature wins, but I don't.
No,
wanna
this is
exaggerate.
important. We
Yeah.
need to know. If
Yeah.
I've got 100, we need to tell them it's 100, and if I only got 5, we need to let them know it's 5,
Right. Right.
and it's only 5.
So let's talk about the body on this thing, Chase, because I feel like you and Rocky did an awesome job on it, but I know y'all struggled down here.
And part of it is the car that we have and what we're geared towards.
Bless you.
Bless you, COVID,
Sorry.
COVID 2319.
Shut her down.
Shut her down. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Might be that monkeypox. Anyway, go ahead.
We have a USMTS base car, which is
I'm not doing that on purpose. She gets hacked on.
we have a USMTS base car. USMTS at the bottom of your doors at the widest point. I don't even know the measurement. You know why? Because I just made sure that it clears both rear tires, and that's legal. There's no no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
If this
UMP
thing's running USMTS and you got turned around at the end of the straightaway and went the corner backwards, it's liable to take flight and go over the fence because it's out
it's
like that.
spread out.
Wings.
But it's legal, and that's the thing. We're still within our legal tolerance. This thing, you got to be 68 inches at your widest point, which is in front of the tires and the rear of the tires on this car, and they allow 6 inches for tire
Extra.
clearance.
Right, only right here. So anywhere else they pull
So
the
what
tape
is-
has to be 68.
That's 74 inches total
74 from here to the other
to
side.
the other side.
Anywhere else.
On our car, with us, you know, with our rear end hanging, our tire is literally rubbing the inside of this, and the right rear tire, believe it or not, is hanging out so that we're legal. And that's kind of one of the things where a UMP car, they build them where that
All right.
doesn't happen, and
And the way they do that is they start here with the right measurement and they get wider on the deck right here, right?
Right.
On the other side, they're coming in
Tapers.
and then they do this at the back. So their measurements all work out, but their cars look wild coming at you because they skew them.
They
That's what that's
skew 'em.
called.
And then they've now placed a rule on that for UMP to get away, because some of the guys were getting ridiculous with that, and they actually measure 113 inches off of that side, and then they pull from that corner, and they do that on both sides. to
Bottom
see.
line, it sounds complicated,
It's
so
very.
there may be some truth to it being hard to go USMTS UMP with the exact same thing because it's a lot of work to try to figure
Right.
out what's
But
what.
here's the thing: if you can show up and run UMP with your UMP body, 99% sure you'll be legal in USMTS, because a lot of this stuff is like ridiculous on all of it. But we're ready. We've got everything where it's supposed to be right here. We may end up with some stuff in tech still that I'm not really paying attention to. You know, there might be something on here that's still illegal to them, but as
we
much
went through the rules and tried to hit everything exactly
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
and
So we
that's
tried
what
our best. This is our UMP car, our UMP body, and that's majority of it.
What'd you build, Chase?
What did I build?
Yeah, what'd you build?
Some junk. They probably don't want to show them this one, but it's gonna be ugly. Mama's got it.
What's the purpose of this?
Because UMP says we need it. See, it goes under this.
It doesn't serve a purpose?
I'm sure it does. I don't know the purpose, so I just know we gotta have one.
Do you need some help? You look like you're gonna cut your hand.
I probably am. There it went. I gotta notch that out some more, but anyways, you're supposed to cover this for whatever reason. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't really know. And that's our motor cover. Or not motor cover, whatever you call that thing. I don't even know. what
Are you
call
on
it.
time lapse or?
Video? Mom
Oh,
had
really?
us on video.
I feel like
Somebody's tired.
wore out, son. Wore out.
Tough life.
Yeah,
Rough
it is.
life.
Yeah.
Alright. Well then now
I
all we
wish this was off because I don't think we ever showed them. We made a shaker screen.
Yeah.
You gonna cut the camera off again?
What'd you make?
I'm trying to, hey, come on, man. We need that. A little piece of a shroud right here, and we made a really cool shaker screen. Me and Rocky did that yesterday.
I helped.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Oh, and we put a tongue under here. I don't know if that's gonna work, but that was
Yeah.
suggested to us by,
If it does work, we'll show that to you.
yeah, that was suggested by Bill from Pro Power. And he said it'll do what we need. So we did several things to try to get the temperature down on this thing.
Right.
So if it cools it, and I don't
Yeah.
care which one did it.
Right. Right.
We're just trying to fix it.
So I'm kind of confused on the rules of tires because they said no grooving or siping allowed, but they've been allowed to groove and sipe the whole year. We grooved and siped that East Bay on the same
Who
rules.
said no grooving inside?
UMP.
I don't know about that. I thought we were wide open.
Yeah, we are now.
That's what I thought.
Do what?
What's got you confused if you said we are?
Because the rules said no grooving or siping permitted. But they've been allowed to groove and sipe all year.
We were even able to do that road, so.
That's what I'm saying.
This is ridiculous. Do you see what she's doing?
Walking herself.
She's walking down
herself
the edge of
down
this
the edge of
table.
the table.
Trying to see what she can
Not Dad's wallet.
do. Oh, you like that? It's leather.
Trust me, I see her. We are going to be 1/4 inch wide on both sides. Trash. Okay. The right front frame. Kind of look new. Actually, I don't have to.
Hey,
Hey.
we putting the tires on.
Oh, good. We can start rolling stuff out.
We are there.
You can, and now all of that stuff that you stuffed in front of the
I'm not
brake
moving
that
it
I
again.
moved.
I'm not moving it again. I've already moved it one time. Not moving it again.
So, you know, we're running USMTS and UMP, so half of my USMTS setup stuff is over here, and she piled it up.
No, she piled it. I'm coming. I'll take over right here.
Here we go. All right.
We have to get 2 cars out. So all of this is here, and I know we're loading it last. He watched me move it all onto this rug. And then he's like, oh, well, let me move it back in her way so he moves it all. I'm not doing it again. Y'all can move it when you load it. I'm done.
Thank you for your help. We appreciate it.
Yeah, done. Peace out. I'm gonna start charging for my time. Tires gone off.
It looks like.
That's our camper. That's our UMP
That's
setup.
UMP. Or Fairbury. Is that what you run on iRacing? Kinda, sorta.
It's a Hoosier.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoosier.
Sure is. Check that out.
All right, let's put the tires on. Let's go.
We gotta
What
move
are
all
you
this to even
doing?
get it out of here.
I'm videoing.
You gotta move all this.
Everybody likes the drama, the fights. So I'm trying to just capture it. If I can stir something, I'm here to stir it.
Put the camera down.
It's pretty violent around here, actually.
Some,
People don't realize how hostile everybody is.
well, some people are salty.
Very. But we're probably talking about Pepper, not you.
No, not you. Honestly, all honesty, she come out here and clean the mess. I know it don't look like it, but clean this shop up so much. Yeah, you can.
She said she's mopping.
Whole garbage can full of junk. And then come out today and just been getting after it. She's been in my shop cleaning, so we just give her a hard
I
time.
just did a Facebook post. I'm sorry.
On
in
what?
advance.
What'd you do?
I'm finding me somebody to haul scrap metal.
Chase, I'm liking this look, Kat.
I know it's pretty.
Honestly,
Right
it is
front hanging out.
it is sharp looking. No, I ain't what I'm talking about. I like the graphics. By the way, the graphics. Do you want to talk about them?
I wish I had them with me, the little decals. We have new decals of this car and of this car.
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
Oh, about Jeremy Item. So I'm in charge of the graphic orders.
Right.
That just means
Right.
I get to shoot the emails
Not
and
the
whatever.
design,
Not
just-
the design. I get to send Jeremy an email with all of our harebrained ideas and tell him, hey, I need it next week.
We
So
give him
he-
free range of
Yes.
design.
So we just say, hey, we want to have West Trucking a feature wrap for the Prairie Dirt Classic. Speaking of, this is the West Trucking wrap for the Prairie Dirt Classic. Chase couldn't do hardly anything that he does without Eddie. So
Absolutely.
we wanted to give Eddie credit, and this was our way of doing a special wrap for him. So we emailed Jeremy and said, hey, we need a special wrap for Eddie. And this is what he came up with. Didn't have to adjust anything.
No,
He
I-
put this really pretty
Man, that is
sparkle.
so fine.
And look at this, look at this.
I don't know how
This is
that's
like
going to show up
holographic.
on this camera, but man, this here with that sparkle and this
He called it something
Shine.
special.
that is mighty fine.
Oh.
Don't mind me. Just cleaning up.
But we appreciate all the sponsors, and like I said, Jeremy and Tyra Item with Lookout Graphics, they keep us looking sharp. Man, when we did the Ashley Loren wrap to go to Cedar Lake, when we first rolled it out, didn't really know what it was going to look like on, and it's one of my favorites. This right here, it's like everyone they do is a new favorite.
Well,
The Pawpaw George
Yeah.
wrap, he blew that out the water for us. I didn't know what to expect. Everybody loved it, including me. It's just, they do a great job, and they turn us around really quick. If you're looking for a graphic guy, Jeremy Item, Lookout Graphics. We'll put him up on
And
here.
he
He's
will
got a
ship to
Facebook
you.
page. There's the hood for this thing. All right, let's tighten some lug nuts up and let's go. You might notice you get the camera right when I start the
what had happened?
Well, what had happened was
Seems to be working better than beating them.
What happened was when we were fixing to go out and take some photos, we realized that he had too much of this and not enough of this. So we had to cut it, and these things aren't easy to roll on the car.
I just need it flat so we don't have a situation.
So it looked pretty good, considering what it looked like a minute ago.
Good okay.
Again, it's just one of those things. I'm not that good in my bodybuilding skills.
Looks good. 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 Well, this is fixing to be a mess right here, but I'm gonna set it up, hopefully, where y'all can see this show.
Slow down.
Go slow. All right, hold up. Turn this way a little bit. I want to see how much room we got.
Like that much?
Come on, yeah, easy.
Sorry.
Slow down.
This way a little.
Nancy.
Hold up.
Hold up. Push.
All right, come on, yeah.
What'd you say?
She can't see. Ease up.
Never
That's
mind,
good.
never
We
mind.
good. We good.
We're good. Back out. She toenailed it. I'm on the brakes. We probably just threw sparks all the way across the back here. I was on the brakes.
Yeah, we need to put that fire out back there.
We rolling. Where you want me to stop that?
Come on. Come on. Let her roll. All right. I don't know where you at on that side, but we on good up front here.
Was that easier?
Yeah.
Other than that? Yeah, she had it toenailed.
Was that easier?
What's that?
Was that easier?
Yeah, it went right in.
It does need to be hopped over.
I think so, yeah.
And y'all kept the shock on it with
Yeah,
these
the
tires?
shots are on.
It went about 2-3 inches. Back it straight.
Hey, do we know how much taller it is?
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear you.
Now, come down.
All right, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, and Chase is working on some tires.
Yep.
I don't know where Rocky went. He's in here with us. We are loading the trailer. Is that what you're going with? Is that legal?
Yes, we are allowed to groove in sight, but I don't know how well a tire that was raced at East Bay is going to be at Fairbury.
Well, I'm sure everybody knows about the tire shortage,
Man.
so we're kind of scratching. Thank goodness we hadn't hauled those tires
I know.
off. They've been on a trailer out in the sunshine since East Bay.
We got some heat cycled M30s.
They have been heat cycled.
I was able to get 3 tires from Stephen Wilbert over in Louisiana.
New ones?
He got us 3 new ones, but other than that, man, we're on used tires.
Oh well.
That's what we got.
Yep.
So, I am looking for some 26.5 Hoosier M30s. If anybody can bring some to Fairbury, I need 3 26.5 M30s for the left side, because that's what I'm missing.
That's what
But-
we lacking.
But anyways, everything else is covered.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna have this thing ready to go just in case it's needed while we're gone. We can get her round up real quick. Chase has began loading some of this stuff. We got an air compressor me and Rocky just assembled back here. Hose reel that we got to put together. It's just go, go, go. We're fixing to go dump the motor home there, Rocky, yeah? We're going to go dump the motor home, both the motor homes, and we ready to go. Just get it.
Gotta get it, boy.
So anyhow, let's get to work. Running out of time.
We need a regular razor blade.
Razor blade? Here's a razor knife.
Ace.
Look right
That
there.
right there, that's perfect.
Yep. So one of the problems we've run into with the new merch cart is in the dark, it's hard to see what we selling, huh, Rock?
Yep.
So we have installed we installed some lighting in this little unit right here. So we can sell in the dark now.
Absolutely.
We can do it as long as they remember to turn the lights out where the power bill don't run up. We good to
Don't
go.
put our generator in a box.
Yeah. So anyway, we got them for both sides, and that's what we're working on right now because it's raining and we can't do the other stuff we got to do. But I wanted y'all to see, I don't think she's stocked all the way up, but she's got a lot of stuff. That's the new CHR hoodies. We got plenty of hats, cars. I think this might be cups. Got a little bit of everything, and like I said, plenty of different kinds of hats and shirts, and we are stocked up. We have a lot of stuff here. We got a lot of stuff in the other trailer to keep restocking the merch cart. So if you want it, we should have it this weekend. So y'all come see us.
Find it with the new light.
Absolutely. And this is what our little merch cart looks like. We're going to clean it up. It's got a little dirt because it rides under the car. We're going to wipe it down. Might even put a little coat of wax on it for her. So there it is. Oh, and you can get your stickers. The CHC Consulting, all the different cars. We actually have two more of we got the 07, and I think we got the yellow Ashley Loren. Yeah, that's one of my favorites right there. Yep. So anyway, back to work. Speaking of work, where you been?
Think she wants that.
Looking for the salad.
What salad? All right, so look. So he pops up a minute ago and says, I'm running in and eating my salad. Well, I didn't know whether to tell him or just let him go, but I ate his salad yesterday evening. He was in there racing or whatever, and I got hungry and opened the refrigerator, and there's this big, awesome salad.
An Outback salad.
Outback, yeah. Did you get me one when you went? Or was that one mine?
I asked you if you wanted anything, and you said, nah, buddy, I'm good. So
I was good at 1 o'clock when you went and got it.
I got myself lunch for the next day. That way I didn't have to leave. Well, guess what?
I apologize once again, buddy.
Oops.
I think Rocky got a kick out of that. When I said, he said he's headed to eat that salad, and I was like, well, I already did. But that was yesterday. That's old news.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to work. Did you find something to eat? Because I'm worried about you. I don't want you to starve.
No, I ain't gonna starve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. All right, back to work. All right, final stage. What are y'all doing?
Building nose.
Building nose. It is Monday evening. I done lost another
Wait,
day.
is this
somewhere.
going in the video? That
Yeah,
you
this is
posted?
closing the video
Okay.
we're fixing to post.
We going live?
Oh, my goodness.
Professional eye racing.
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
iRacing. I think Rocky's on board. Looks like he's excited about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Let me get this.
Anyway, he's going live. If y'all care to watch that disaster.
That'd be some good
Is
racing.
Meatball gonna be talking, or y'all cutting his microphone
No,
off?
we cutting all. I won't be in the Discord.
It ain't worth watching then if Meatball can't talk. I gotta see when he gets some mud, some oil on his phone. Cuz.
Y'all don't want meatballs on.
Anyway, all right, so I'm headed in to make this video right now. We hustling. Me and Rocky went down and dumped the motorhome, filled them up with fuel, aired up the tires on this rig right here. They were kind of getting low. Got everything here ready to go. Wiped down the pit cart. The car is loaded and strapped down. And I'm headed in to make this video right now, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for following along. Thank y'all for supporting us. Looking forward to meeting a whole bunch of new people that we've never met before at Fairbury. So it's exciting. Here we go. Later. One other thing, y'all. One other thing. I just thought about something. I'm gonna put Chase on the spot right here. Hey, I just remembered something. Just thought about something. So yesterday, or it was the other day, in the video, we was coming out the car in the body, and you made a comment about if you're not a professional bodybuilder, then your body will look like crap. What did you mean by that? I'm just curious, what was your meaning? Because I know when I watched it back, I was like, I think I even made a face when you made that comment, but I knew what you meant. And I'm just curious what...
UMP body rules make such tight tolerances that if you're not precise with everything you do, which I'm not.
That's my
And
point.
that's why
Were
I
you
get-
saying I'm a professional?
No, I'm
Exactly.
not.
And
I
that...
make-
Well, when I watched it back, I was like, man, I bet people are going to think that he just said, well, if you're not as good as me, you're not
No.
going to build a body.
No, look who's
I think y'all do a fine job. Y'all really, and that's
Y'all
why
get up close.
that's why I made that face, because I was like, come on, man. But we did have some trouble yesterday evening. I think that's in
telling
this
you.
video. I don't know how much Adrian
That's-
video, because me and you was on the hit list. We was mad and frustrated, and we just started hacking, and we made a mess out of that cell panel, but I think we got it back good enough. But I just wanted to clarify, yeah, Rock, you'll see, watch the video tonight.
I will.
So I just wanted to clarify that he wasn't saying that if you're not a professional like me, your body's gonna look like crap. He was saying that if you don't have
My body
somebody,
does look like crap.
10 people reading the rules and telling you what they mean, then you can make a mess real quick. So I just wanted to clarify that. There we go.
All right.
Closing out. Later.